This fight never happened in history, but the combat systems did. We assume both fighters have equal physical conditioning, equal years of martial training, and comparable reaction speed, experience, and mental resilience. We are not comparing individuals, we are comparing combat systems. Both fighters, as presented here, use equipment configurations commonly seen in the 15th century. They lived in overlapping centuries, but never crossed blades. This is a comparative combat analysis. This Swiss fighter represents a 15th century mercenary swordsman. He wears layered civilian and military clothing, a padded doublet, a chainmail shirt or partial mail protection, and limited plate elements on the limbs. Head protection is minimal to moderate, often an open-faced helmet or simple sallet. His primary weapon is a two-handed greatsword, commonly referred to as a Zweiha. Total carried weight, approximately 16 to 20 kilograms, including armor and weapon. This samurai uses a standard late Muromachi period battlefield configuration, not a dual-focus setup. He wears lamellar or plated armor, with a helmet, arm guards, and leg protection, over light padding and undergarments. Weapons include a long-bladed sword, worn at the waist. Total carried weight, approximately 18 to 22 kilograms, including armor and weapon. In other words, both fighters carry comparable loads. There is no overwhelming advantage from equipment weight alone. Under these conditions, two factors truly decide the outcome: distance and tempo. At distances of 3 to 5 meters, the Swiss swordsman holds a clear advantage. The length of the blade defines the space between them, forcing caution with every step forward. The samurai cannot engage immediately. Distance must be managed before contact is possible. Once the distance collapses to within 2 meters, the nature of the fight changes. The long blade loses room to recover. Wide motion becomes constrained. At contact range, the fight is no longer determined by blade reach. Body positioning, balance, and control begin to dominate the exchange. Distance alone does not end the fight. Tempo determines whether a system can continue once disrupted. The Swiss swordsman's system relies on continuous motion. Each action assumes the previous movement completed fully. When that rhythm is maintained, the weapon remains effective. When the rhythm is interrupted, recovery takes time. The Japanese system does not depend on uninterrupted flow. Its structure allows pauses, partial movements, and changes in direction without immediate collapse. It is about which system remains functional when the tempo of combat is broken. In conclusion, at extended distance, the long weapon dominates. At close distance, the system built to function without space becomes increasingly dangerous. But across all distances, the fight is shaped by another constraint. Once tempo is lost, some systems recover. Others do not.